Hi everybody, welcome. The book is here finally. We get to launch this book. A Mother is Born. And before I launch this book, I want to give a talk about motherhood, about what is A Mother is Born, this devotional. Where did the inspiration come from? What is motherhood all about? This talk I want to call it Coming Home to Yourself. Where does the journey of motherhood begin? Where is it from? And I want to read a quote that was my first thought that I had when I held my daughter. The moment I held her in my arms, I knew, though she came from inside of me, she wasn't really from me. She was my little big gift from someone bigger than I. That was my first thought when I held my first child. And it was a process that I felt like it was beyond me, that bringing a child into this world, the whole process, it's a miracle. It has to be orchestrated by God. And that is confirmed in the first chapter that I wrote about Prophet Jeremiah. When God was calling him, he said, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." And where it all begins is where it all begins for every mom. That before you were even born, God knew you, and He knew that you'll be a mom, and He appointed this task for you. And becoming a mother is a free will. God doesn't force it on us. And when it happens, His desire is for us to say yes. To say like Mary, "Be unto me according to your word." And we're not saying yes because it is easy. We're not saying yes because it is convenient. We are saying yes because the fact of saying yes, I will be a mom, is saying yes to yourself. Because if this is the path that God has set for you, it is, when you say yes to this path, you're saying yes to yourself. You're saying, yes, I want to be a mom to this little baby. And that is the first time that you accept who you are, that you accept what is within you. And for a mother, this can open up a bigger path for us. And sadly for most of us, that our saying yes sometimes ends there. And we use the same motherhood journey, the motherhood role, to close on all other dreams that we have. That you find that you say that, "I'm busy, I'm a mom, I cannot do this. I'm a mom, I cannot achieve this." But God is reminding us today that that first yes that you say will actually be the door of all the possibilities of your dreams. That dream that you have, that you think it is not achievable, despite the inconveniences, despite the age, that God is reminding us that just like you said yes to motherhood, that He's opening our mind to say yes to all that He has placed in our hearts. Because we may say we are busy, but every time you're walking around, there is a yearning inside you that there is more to me, that I have more to give to this world. And the truth is, if you have a yearning inside you that you feel there is more to me, there is definitely more to you. And the yearning is within your soul, within your spirit, that you want to share more of you with the world. Because there are people who are waiting on you to share your gift, to share your power, to share your voice, to hear you, and for you to direct them. And that was my inspiration to to write this book, because I wrote it for myself, to remind myself to always remember that I cannot use motherhood as a barrier to my dreams, that I'll use motherhood, to in fact to stretch myself, to achieve more, to become all that I feel within me I am, that to know that God in fact supports all this, because he opened these possibilities for us through motherhood. And I wanted to remind ourselves that we are special as mothers, and our dreams are not in fact cut short by motherhood. Our dreams are opened up, that we may see the possibilities that are laid down before us, that the God who makes motherhood possible, imagine what other things he can make possible. That as we raise our child and we instruct them to follow on their dreams, that ourselves, we can tell them that I have achieved my dream, that I am chasing my dream, I am living an intentional life where all that God has planned for me, that I'm walking into that path. My prayer is that we will say yes to ourselves as mom, that we will devote more time to focus on what do I want. Yes, I know what everybody wants, that we always go for giving and giving to others, but what does my spirit want? What does my soul want? What are my dreams calling me to? And as you read this devotional, I pray that God will open up your mind and remind you of all those dreams that you may have forgotten, that they may come alive again, and we may live every day knowing that we are pursuing all that we were created to pursue, and that we are becoming a good example to our children, that they, as they see us achieving our dreams, that they'll know that it is possible. That also as we see them achieving every milestone, that we'll be reminded that we are also growing as moms, that you have a milestone to achieve, that life doesn't end. We are always growing and achieving a goal, that will set ourselves up for bigger goals and bigger achievements, because that's all, that's more, there's more that we can give, that as mom we have more for us. The book is available at 1,500. The details for where you can M-Pesa are down below. Please share this video if it blessed you. Also, you can buy this book for your mom, for your sister, for a friend, and I'm sure that it will be a blessing to them. Thank you.